Guys, welcome back to another video, and I have to congratulate myself because today, 30 minutes ago, I just made 250 subscribers. I honestly wanted to thank everybody from the bottom of my heart, you know, who found this channel to be valuable, or at least the information, the supplement reviews that I'm doing, or any kind of detail that I'm giving to you guys, at least you guys find it useful. I you know that my video quality is maybe not that great as you see on other channels, but still making that 250 subscribers is a big deal to me. So today I'm going to be talking about, as you can see on the title, it is training tips. No, actually, what beginners should be doing, right? Because I was a beginner like two and a half years ago, and I know the struggles that I've gone through. I know the mistakes that I did. So I wanted to give you some information on how you can optimize your beginner's journey. We will be right back. All right, guys, so welcome back. And again, I mean, you can see the smile on my face. Today, like I said, 250 subscribers, man, I'm ecstatic, to be honest. All right, so let's get back to the topic. Now, when you want to start, and if you're serious about, getting in shape or getting to start training, you have to think about the main three things. First one, diet. Second is your training. And the third is your supplementation. Now, optimizing all this is going to be so important for you guys. Now, I'm going to tell you what exactly you can do to actually make sure that you get your gains, whatever that you make, stay, and you're still gaining a lot of muscle if you're starting. Now, starting with the diet, number one point, and this is the most important point, count your macros. This, I cannot stress how important this is, because you have to know how much protein you're taking, how much carbs are you taking, and how much fat are you taking. What I used to do when I started my fitness journey was I used to log everything on MyFitnessPal. This is a free software, probably everybody knows about this, but try and include whatever that you eat, even if it's a small snack. Put it in your macros, and put it in MyFitnessPal, and then see how your macros turn out to be. For beginners, let me be very specific. Your goal, to be honest, should always be to gain muscle, not to bulk, not to cut. I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about gain muscle, purely gaining muscle, because when you start, it's a new stimulus that you create in your body, and your body will respond very quickly. This is exactly what has happened to me in when I started off, like the first year. I honestly gained a lot of muscle. If you saw my transformation video, you would know that how I transformed in the first year. That was huge gains that I had. That was only because I counted my macros. I knew what should be done. I wasn't bulking, I wasn't cutting, I was just trying to gain muscle. So this is what macros would help you with. And the second thing is, you should always try and give some leeway to your diet, right? I mean, okay, there is a diet that you follow, but at least once a week, give yourself some leeway, and eat something that you like. It's absolutely fine. There's nothing that's wrong with eating outside your diet at least once a week. Once a week, maybe 1 or 2 meals, it's fine. If you work out as hard as possible in the gym, everything is going to be absolutely fine. So that is point number 2. Now, point number 3 is you should always keep your protein intake high. What I would recommend is at least have 2 grams of protein per kilogram of your body weight. Do that. Now, the fourth thing for dieting, the fourth thing that you should consider while if you're a beginner, is always be on maintenance if you're a skinny fat guy, or if you're a skinny guy. Now, like I said, maintenance calories, do that, because if you do that, you will obviously gain muscle because of the protein intake that you're doing, and then you would not be putting on a lot of fat as well. You will just be putting on a lot of muscle instead of putting on fat and muscle. Now, for fat guys, it is a little different, because you have to be on caloric restriction. So you have to ensure that you start dieting a little bit, let's say 200 calories. Start with 200 calories the first month that you're doing, then increase it to 250, 300. Do it that way so that your body adapts to it, and then you don't, your body doesn't really go on a hunger strike. So that is the point number 4. This is on diet. Now I will get to the training part. Training is a catalyst for your diet, right? I mean, if you want to build muscle, you have to train. Diet is not going to do that for you. Now, for beginners, I would recommend you at least have, not at least, you should only have 4 days of workouts. I'll tell you the reason why. Because you're right now starting to work out, you feel good, you're seeing some changes because it's a new stimulus to your body, right? Now, why I'm telling 4 days is because your body's trying to adapt to the new ways of your living, right? First of all, your diet is new, then your training is new. If you stress your body like putting 5 to 6 days of workout, that could be a little too much to take, and then you would not really have time for recovery. So, and initially your recovery, not initially, I mean, even for intermediate or for advanced bodybuilders, recovery period is very, very important for your body to regenerate those muscle fibers that you have broken down while you were working out. So 4-day split is what I would personally recommend. I mean, I used to do 5 to 6 days, and I honestly saw a little bit, I was kind of tired, and I may some days lose motivation to actually go to the gym and work out. So 4-day split, try and adopt 4-day split so that your body has enough time to recover. Now the third thing is finding a good training partner or a trainer. Now I know most of you guys would have a training partner, but the problem with a training partner is you may have some goals, and the training partner, if you don't find the right person to work around with you, then that person could be your demotivator. It could be the other way around as well. It could be that person is very motivated and you're demotivated. In that way, it is good stuff, because you know that he's going to push you. So a training partner, at least in the beginning, try and get it, or a trainer who knows what exactly to do, who does not push you too much in the first couple of months, but he knows how exactly to work around with your muscle. Somebody with knowledge is so important to build muscle in the first few months, so that you get to know how your body works, how can you optimize your gains, how can you work around with your body's ups and downs. It is very important, guys. So that is number 3. Now coming to the last portion, which is a supplementation portion. Now, supplementation, like I said, it is only a supplement. I mean, I always say in my videos, supplementation, or in my comments, if you can see, some people ask me, whey protein, which gives me the better result and all that. Supplementation, guys, is only to supplement the diet and the training that you do. And I honestly would not ask you to spend any money on supplementation, because you should completely put your focus on your training and your diet. Diet is of the utmost importance, as equal as training, as in this whole journey that you're going to go through. Now, don't take any supplements. Don't waste your money on supplements. Let's say from 3 to 4 months later, if you feel that your body is recovering less, or you really want to test the waters, then start with the whey protein. Definitely start with omega-3 fish oil if you are somebody who does not have access to good good fish. So somebody like me, I always have omega-3 fish oil, because the place where I live in, which is Bangalore, we don't really get good marine fish. I mean, what am I saying? Marine fish? Good fish. We don't really get good fish. So that's the reason I always supplement with omega-3 fish oil. Now, if you ask me, do I need BCAA? I would say absolutely no. Unless you are a vegan, and you cannot eat eggs, or you cannot eat any kind of protein source which is complete, then yeah, you can depend on BCAAs. You don't really have to take it intra-workout or post-workout. You can just sip it throughout the day. You don't really need BCAA intra-workout, which is a big myth. You don't really need that. Now, another thing what people ask me is about mass gainers. Now, mass gainers, guys, I honestly would not suggest you to buy any mass gainers, be it you're bulking, be it you're cutting, be it you're in caloric maintenance, be it you want to build muscle. please stay away from mass gainers. Mass gainers, mostly 95% of mass gainers is nothing but cheap maltodextrin, dextrose, and then cheap whey concentrate powders. This is it. That is all that's there in mass gainers. So stay away from mass gainers so that you can completely focus on your diet to get all the macros or all the nutrients that you need for your body. Anything else? If you have any questions, now that wraps it up, guys. I hope this video is pretty short. Maybe I'll keep it under 10 minutes, hopefully. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and if you are not subscribed to my channel, if you're watching this for the first time, subscribe to my channel because I just made 250 subscribers. I'm still saying this because I'm really, really thankful to everybody, and I'm really happy that I made to this this far. So that's about it. If there is any question, leave it down in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next video.